Hello everybody and welcome to the Dutchman's new game. I'm very excited about this game, for this is the Waterloo map. This battle was fought starting early days of March 2018. We do have some unusual rules about this, which I will go over it, but right now I just want to point it out that Spain is on offensive end along with France and Prussia, and if you ever see playing against Spain, make sure to protect your right flank. This is a great advice to the newer players. For if you are on the attacking side, 9 out of the 10 times you are going to attack from this angle. I am telling you all the juicy details about this map and how you could defend it. We are 3 stronger players. We have Tool, who's got lots of stars, as Prussia, and myself, of course. And we do have a younger player. I think he's just a 1 star on our side as well. Attackers are not supposed to have any artillery. Defenders are going to have 1 artillery. It was uneven with respect to number of stars, and so we figured if the defenders are newer players, they should have an advantage of being on defending side as well as having an artillery. A few things about this map is ridge is extremely important. If you do have artilleries, I suggest some howies, and I put it right behind these edges. You could shoot over it, but you don't get shot. So these slots over here are actually really right over here too. Again, I'm pointing it out, going over it with my mouse. This is also another good spot to select your artillery and then shoot over the attacking forces. There are a few choke points, so this area completely is enclosed, so you cannot attack from this angle. If you are attacking, you want to come forward and then enter up here. So where my mouse is an entrance point. Of course, you could get up the hill too. So as a defender, you do want to have a few good light units up the hill, so you cover the good area around here, and then you might want to have a strong unit inside the house, preferably an elite, and then form up your line or your lights up the ridge. Let me zoom in right up here, so you install the attacking forces. This is a choke point. Now from other areas, of course, you'll be able to attack from up here too, so you want to have your forces up the ridge, maybe a few light units up here, maybe some stakes, so you could hinder cav move. Same goes here up the ridge. Put some strong units, maybe some line units here, some militia. Again, it's going to be very hard for the enemy to attack up here. It's going to get shot from all sides, especially have units in the house here, and as a defending force, another 1 or 2 strong units inside this house here. This is as far as the defenders goes. Now, if you ever playing against Spain as a defender, you could see these white lines. These white lines show you the maximum range that you could place your units. So there is some openings here to the right flank. There's an opening here behind you. Most of the time the enemy will not put forces up here because it's too far to get up here, and again you got to go over the hill. So attackers are fighting against England and Turkey. Turkey already in square, understanding about Spain's positioning. This England is a new player, he is not aware, and so Spain has 6 guerrilla units, and they're going for a cav attack because the lights are exposed. This was not a good move because now you could get shot. But this is perfect. Look at 1, 2, 3 light units exposed, and a cav unit caught in action. Wow, half the unit gone, more casualty here. So we lost a cav unit. Instead, we got one light unit and maybe another half unit of lights. Not a good exchange, but look at him. He's sending all his cav disoriented, and while he's fighting against my forces, the whole goal is that not allow them to form up here so you could attack right up there. Pulling the cav back and trying to get in square. There are stakes here, as you could see. Another cav unit coming in disoriented English forces. If you are Spain, you're in a tough spot because right now nobody is coming to your aid, and you have to fight off the more powerful forces, power force, which is England. Turkey wisely sending reinforcement there. France coming in, but there are squares here. Going after the lights. This reminds me of the Battle of Waterloo itself. As Spain so you have 6 units here, which were 3 lights and then 3 cav units, 1 infantry, Voluntarios, Corona. England sent chasseurs for support, and the rest of the Spanish army is 2 more lights, fusiliers, and 2 guards, 2 volume guards. Of course, the best general. So there is a foothold. This is a blitz, typical blitz attack at the start of the game. You want to create a foothold. So the whole purpose of this forces up here, you could attack the enemy, which get disoriented and not able to form up the lines, get in their house, get over the ridge, cover this angle, so cover the choke point, and now Spain can form a line, outflank the defenders. Defenders have the advantage of artillery, so there is 1 unit over here. This is a 9-foot. There is this is positioned well right over the ridge, and you have lights forming up. That's a good positioning. It's a very strong positioning too. Wow. This Austrian force is gonna have it really tough by attacking. They're coming in strong. They have lights, landwehr, militia units, but they're getting outflanked. Look at that. Trying to cover right underneath the ridge. Let's see if you could. Landwehr's good positioning actually. Yeah, this is great. Look at that. They could shoot over each other's back too, over the head, if you're attacking a higher end. So this is really good positioning of Austrian player. But this is extremely tough, and oh no, canister shots too. These canister shots are shooting in your own back, so you gotta watch out. But that's a 6. So these are 2 English artillery units next to each other. This is a very strong positioning. And Turkey has also, there you go, they have a Howie. Yeah, this is extremely tough for Austria, getting up here versus 3 artillery units, 2 units. But he's sacrificing his forces so the other flank can get up and form the lines. Which now Spain has formed the lines. They have lights in the first line. England has a very well positioned because they could reach the lights and then subsequently be shooting in the second line. Therefore Spain has to push forward. Turkey sending reinforcement for the right flank. These swords are extremely good in melee, and so Hungarian Fusiliers do have the manage to get the. This is La Sainte, I believe, on a Waterloo map, but it's going to be really tough against these Samats. So they try to create a path. Now the French cap is coming up, and they're charging right. Oh no! They try not to charge the square. They did, however. They want to go after the lights. Yeah, this is a really tough spot. I should not have. Yeah, I would not have attacked from this side. You'd be able to get around it. You could go for the charge and artillery, but there are plenty of reinforcement units here. This was a total waste. Sepahi coming for support. General is too far back. You want to pay attention to this stuff. Oh, they broke the. Is it still square? Broke the square. About to get shot. Ouch. This is really devastating. This is tough. These 3 units. You get 2 elites up there, but then again 2 swordsmen here. Spain having a hard time. Turkey is doing a great job extending its support to its allies. So Spain is fighting against 2 versus 1 battle. France did manage to get the house. I do recommend to pull out and start pushing along with Spain. So they do have a foothold now. It's a matter of be able to make a push and break the flank. Oh no, Austria is having an extremely tough. You see, this is you don't want to be in this position. These artilleries are not really effective. They're just shooting right over their head. The Howies are a lot more effective here. Yeah, they are. They certainly cut down the Turkish light units, but at the expense of elite forces. Guardmen, see, these guys are good. You gotta send these into the house. Now you see the balance is moving toward the defenders. Simply, Austria is more or less out of the game. Turkey is setting the swords. They will cut these guys into pieces. The defenders still have artillery. They have the positioning. They still have the houses. And our better player is almost the end of his units. France is doing well, well positioned with the lights, so they could definitely Shoot these foots and the foot. Ouch. Yeah, these howitzers are absolutely devastating. This is a good positioning of France. I really like this positioning. Cut them right into the back, and look. Good work of France. He wasn't probably paying attention to this, just lost a unit. Spain still holding on his lights, so this will be a good positioning for Spain to attack this flank. And look at this position again. I like to pay attention that they could shoot over each other's heads. So these are one of the few positionings on the map when you have a hilly map that you don't have to be scared you're gonna shoot yourself in the back. God, and see now they're holding. Yeah, this if you're sending forces into houses, guardmen sees, old guards, grenadiers, usually from any faction, they're the good forces to send in the house. Ouch, our right flank is pretty much done. I'm counting 2 Grenzer units and 1 Fusiliers in the house, which is only 54 left. So it's mainly our center and left. They still have all their artillery, and they are, wow. Doing a good job, by the way. So these artillery soon are going to be shifting to the right. I suppose there's no more attack coming from this side. We have 2 generals. Yeah, Turkey shifting to right, cannons shifting to right. Let's take a look at the right flank. And so these lights are definitely picking out the foot one by one. Look at that. England not paying attention. They are probably concentrating on this flank. Yeah, they send another unit in here. Oh wow, these guys even have 4 artillery units. That's not fair. It was allowed to have 1 max. So they actually have 4. Wow, this is tough. Who's gonna, wow, this guy's gonna get outflanked. Oh no, they are going for charge. Look, cat and mouse game here, who outflanks who. So 119, 89, but they do get a first shot. Wow, they drop 12, 20. Excellent. These guys drop good 10, 12. Oh, 20 almost. Cav support coming to the flank. That's a good move. Square. Excellent. These guys can form square. They're in melee. Excellent. Excellent move of Turkey. This cav is coming right back. And the general is coming to place. So Spain was managed to break the far end of the flank. So that's a good move. On this side, General, oh no, I would not send Turkish general. No, Turkish general died. Yeah, that was not a good move of Turkey. They didn't have to. So the artilleries are here. Let's see, have they changed position? No, so these guys haven't changed position yet. There was another unit here, but wow, excellent job of Austria. He got this one unit. So we have 3 artillery units. Chasseurs. This is so close. So okay, the bar is even. Ah, these Turkish forces are still standing. They beat a cav, 1 infantry unit, and a general. It was too soon. The flank is not broken. This artillery is going to be devastating. So we do have 3 artillery, 2 generals, foot, 3 foot, 4, about 4 units versus. This is good. So Spain has still a bit of cars, 25 left. They're sending the lights to the left flank, so that's good. These guys are out of bullet. Are they? Seems they're out of bullet. Ouch. Yeah, Spain is getting really weak. And the artillery is coming right at them. Look, ouch. Balloon guards. There are a few sword melee units left. Janissaries. But yeah, that's almost the end of them too. Chasseurs are doing a good job. What are these guys doing? Oh, this is a great moment for the cav to come after them. Will they be in time? Wind it, so he could definitely make it. Oh, excellent job. This is good work too. Turkey going after the lights, but it's not enough men. Oh no, what a mistake. What a mistake, lost the cannon. Yeah, the blitz attack on the cannons. You want to have forces here to protect them. England, France, great job with the cav. Destroyed 2 artillery units. Spain did the other one. And so, what have we got? This is extremely. It shows the blue is stronger, but it's close. This slide's only 31 versus 87. Is anyone else out there? No. So this is Usually I don't promote getting into the houses. The whole idea of this game is play, learn. But in this case, I highly recommend for the defenders to get in the house. Part of the reason is that they have better infantry. There are a lot of lights left. Swiss foot. There is a young guard unit. This young guard unit is probably going to be the deciding factor. Balloon guards. Ouch, are they tired? They gotta run. Oh no, too late. Ah, that's good. So sacrificed the general, but got a 63. That's a strong unit. Had they been in the house, it would have been a lot more difficult to attack the house. So part of the reason I wanted to show this battle is this is a Waterloo map. I don't believe I had Waterloo map prior to this. The things I was going to go over with you is the important parts are the start of the game, it's positioning. So if you're playing as a defender on the hill, you're facing Spain, you probably want to watch out for your right flank, or maybe even behind you, somewhere here. Know the choke points. 9 out of 10 the attackers will attack from this angle, but certainly this whole ridge is open for attack. Make sure you line up your forces well over the ridge, your lights, infantry units. If you're good players, you want to be attacking, not defender, because if you're a good player and you're defending side, it's almost impossible to win from you. But I would say everyone fought really well. This game ended with 1498 kills for Dutchman versus 1352 losses. MTS, I was extremely surprised by his play. It showed he only had 1 star, but man, he was really good. I think he was the deciding factor actually in this game. 1254 kills, 1098 losses. Tool, excellent player. He had the toughest part of this game. He was facing 4 artillery, so he did an excellent job by causing 967 kills. Most of them, they were lights, which would have harassed us big time at the end, toward the end of the game. So we were lucky that not facing the artillery and the lights allow us to outflank. Excellent game to Tool. Top side 1 was facing me, so he was surprised seeing 6 units on his flank. Next time he will not be surprised because he now know better. 942 kills, 1369 losses. Varnerta, 1279 kills, 1218 losses. He did a good job holding the flank, creating a secondary line, holding back the Spanish forces as much as he could. Half Moon Guard, I think he was the best player. He did 1604 kills, 1627 losses. He had a better artillery, so I believe he's I can't see it here, but his unit, his artillery probably had the most casualty, and he definitely supported his right flank, and he was on the left flank. He was on the 2 extreme ends, so my hat off, very well micromanagement, very well played, my friend. Fusiliers, balloon guards, volunteers, they did an excellent job here. Alright, so this is about it, folks. I hope you learned from this map, and I know little tricks on how to play this, either from defender side or attacker side. I highly appreciate your support and your likes and your feedbacks. Look forward to the next game. Cheers.